guys, it's Sakuems here. So this video is gonna be a background experiment with inks, special effect paint, and a bit of salt, water, random stuff happening on the paper. I'm using a watercolor paper that is in a pad that is glued on all sides so I can have fun without the paper bending. The first thing I did on this paper, I don't know if you can really tell, you see a hint of yellow thingy. I added a bit of the art masking fluid by Winsor & Newton. Yeah, I splatter and spray a few dots here and there just to save up some whites and add a bit of texture when I will remove the masking fluid. So that's my base, and what I'm gonna do right now is basically just add colors everywhere and try to create a nice texture. I don't even know how it's gonna react if I'm gonna use all the colors, but that's just my base for now. I'm just gonna stick to this palette. I want to try to do a cold theme in a way, or even darker. Maybe I will use black, but yeah. Tools, I'm using the Colorex ink. Also, I'm using a bit of the Sennelier ink. So basically, these are like watercolor, like liquid kind of thing. I don't exactly know. This has a satin finish, so it has some sort of lacquer like thing going on. I don't exactly know, but yeah, I thinned down the colors because I don't want to use them pure for now. I have sepia, magenta, ultramarine, cyan, and violet or purple. Then I'm using the special effect color here. You can see that they are doing like weird stuff. We'll see how it goes on the artwork, but yeah, they're like the Prism Fantasy paint by PBO. And lastly, I have some salt for texturing and my regular like spray water to blend everything together. And yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Hope you'll enjoy the video, and I'm gonna start the background, so let's go. is what I came up with. I don't know if you see me struggle, if you saw me struggle, but I don't know how to really use those special effect paint yet. It looks like the effect is happening only on really thick, small areas. If I drag the paint, I don't have the effect. It does the effect a little, like in some areas, but really settle down. Like it's really settled. It's nothing crazy. Also, I knew that has this shiny finish. You can tell that. You can see the reflection here. That's the special effect paint. Yeah, that's the result. For the background, I like some parts. There are some that I don't know yet what I'm gonna do with it, but I can always change and cover. I mean, like this isn't dry. It takes 6 hours to fully dry those kind of paint. The watercolor part is dry already, but I have to make sure that it's really fully dry to be able to put anything on top. Actually, I think it's even longer on the bottom of the pot. It says, yeah, hair dry takes 6 hours for the bottom layers, but it's up to 3 days, 3 full days to have it completely dry, even underneath, so under layers. I think like it will be dry in less than 3 days because it's a very thin coat. But yeah, I can't work on this anymore until maybe like Sunday or something. And since the video is for Friday evening, that means I can't do anything on top. So that's basically the first part of this experiment. I left everything in the center really pale because I found the artwork that I want to do on this, that I sketched like a few days ago, like a week ago or something. So that's the artwork. And yeah, so I roughly save up, you know, like at least the face area, so it's like, so I can come on top with this, and probably will just trace over it. And yeah, so it should be like a portrait. I did a landscape for the video, but it's gonna be a portrait with this artwork. And yeah, and that's why I save up some light areas here, and I think it suits the character because this is kind of like a dark elf thingy. We'll see about that, but I can always come on top with like, I don't know, like some transparent white or something if I need to add a few highlights. Also, I can even use like some sort of paint thinner if I want to remove some parts. So far so good. I also try to peel off like all the little masking thingy. You can, it's easy to peel off on this side, but I don't know if it's gonna work really well on the darker parts. But I think this paper is quite good, but I really want to try to work on this without the crazy paints. I want to just stick with like inks next time, but I also, since I had a lot of paints left, I just took a canvas, like a random canvas, so I can experiment with canvas as well. So yeah, and I tried to put thicker layers of the paint thingy. I also had a bit of the gold, and so far this is how it looks. It's currently doing its magic, and you can tell that here the texture is really happening. And I also left a light, like a free area in the center that is kind of like a flesh color, so I can put a character or something. But yeah, I also tried on a canvas, and since this is quite thick, I think I also need 3 days or even 4 days until it's completely dry, and so I can work on top. But yeah, the paints are quite funny. It's just I need to work with them. But that's about it for this video. So far, I like it, and the paper is quite good. I really like the soft texture. We'll see how this goes when it's completely dry, and I'll do an update video. But for now, that will be it. So thank you everyone if you're still watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you have any comment, any questions, anything you want to ask, post a comment below and I'll be here to reply. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye guys!